The 7th grade Number Sense 1.4 standard says that we need to know how to differentiate between rational and irrational numbers. We mostly deal with rational numbers in 7th grade, but we need to know what irrational numbers are. Rational numbers are any whole numbers, integers, or fractions. They can be decimals that terminate, that means they end somewhere, or that repeat. Some common repeating decimals are, 0.33333 or 0.666. This is the same as the fraction 1/3. This is the same as the fraction 2/3. Those are common repeating decimals that we see and use. So repeating decimals, even though they go on forever, they are rational numbers because they can be written as a fraction. Any number that can be written as a fraction is a rational number. It's easier just to remember which numbers aren't rational numbers, and those are decimals that never end, do not terminate, and do not repeat. And so a couple of familiar examples of one familiar example I can think of, something we're working on in 6th grade right now, is the number pi. Pi is, we round it off as 3.14, but it's actually a decimal that never ends and never repeats. And so that is an irrational number. Other numbers that are irrational, that the two things that I think of are pi, for one, that we use, and another is any radical or a number that we try to take the square root of that is not a perfect square turns out to be an irrational number. The square root of 9 is 3, and so 3 can be written as a fraction, so that's rational. -1 can be written as a fraction, so that's a rational number. -2/3 is also a rational number. But right here, the square root of 5, if you did that on a calculator, it would be a decimal that does not repeat, but that does not end, goes on and on forever. And so an example, a number you're trying to take the square root of that is not a perfect square, such as 9 is a perfect square, is an irrational number.